What's up guys, it's Caroline. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about recovery and why resting our bodies is so important to achieve maximum results. There's kind of this mindset in the fitness industry that more is better, no days off, blah, blah, blah. But recovery is just as important as the work you're putting in the gym. Without recovery, your body doesn't have any time to repair itself. After you've ripped up those muscle fibers, your body needs time to repair and recover. So that way you'll get increased strength and be able to grow your muscles and make them bigger. If you don't give your body enough time to recover in between workouts, you'll fatigue a lot faster, you won't be able to go as heavy and reach those maximum gains. Also, if you're overtraining and not giving your body that time, then you're at more of a risk for injury because your body is tired and you can overstress your muscles, your joints, your ligaments, which can lead to injury, which no one wants. Overtraining can also affect your immune system, and especially during this fall season, nobody wants to get sick. I literally hate being sick. It's funny because when you're a kid, I feel like being sick was kind of fun. Maybe that's just me. I did fake sick a lot when I was a kid because I liked staying home and being taken care of and playing Club Penguin. But even like if you just had a little cold, it was like fun to like stay home from school and eat chicken noodle soup and watch cartoons. But now as an adult, I hate being sick because I just am not feeling my best, which is not fun. And I still have all the same stuff to do. I'm not a kid anymore that can just like get taken care of by my mom. And anyway, recovery is so important, not to mention mental burnout. I feel like it is really easy to just so many people have this like all or nothing mindset, and it is so detrimental. You really need to find a balance that you can maintain because you don't want to be like, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week, and then you only do that for a week because you're burnt out, you're tired, you don't want to go anymore. So it's really important to find a good balance that works for you and let your body recover. Today, I am going to do a little ice bath, kind of a like random story, but basically Daniel's in real estate and helped a family friend of ours start his new dental practice. And it's this really cool concept of dental wellness, kind of making the dentist experience more spa-like. And he's got a bunch of other stuff that he's going to be offering at his practice. But today, kind of grand opening thing, he's doing like a workshop, and one of the things is a cold plunge. So I signed up for that. So we're going to go do that. But first, we're going to go train back. I did just have a conversation with my coach. I actually got a new coach. I've kind of like bounced around coaches a lot, which has been hard. I'm on my 4th coach. Got a new coach and a new plan. Basically, I mean, none of this is really new, but I just really need to develop my glutes, especially my upper glutes. My upper body is pretty good for bikini. Like it could grow a little, but I don't need to push as hard on like shoulders. I could grow my lats, my back a little bit, just because your girl has no waist genetically. I just don't have big hips that make you have a teeny waist. So to help, we're gonna really build the back to give that illusion. Like there's no way I can shrink my waist, but we can make it look smaller. So we're gonna go train some back and then head up to Park City to go get a cold plunge. First, I've got to make my workout drink. Got my BCAAs. BCAAs help a lot with muscle recovery, protein synthesis, helping reduce fatigue. I really notice a big difference when I take BCAAs of like not feeling as sore after. I actually started taking them in college playing soccer because, oh my gosh, like during preseason when we had 2-a-days and just like playing 110 minutes at the end of the season, I was so sore, and BCAAs helped me a lot. Also got some glutamine, which is good for gut health, and creatine. Creatine is one of the most studied supplements out there. It works by drawing water into your muscles. And again, creatine will help with muscle soreness, muscle repair, and it also helps with muscle performance and strength. And there's a bunch of other stuff. I need to do a whole video about creatine and just supplements in general. But now we're gonna go hit some back and try to make my waist look smaller. I am a very organized person, so this doesn't really make sense to me, but I lose things all the freaking time. So I actually put this giant pom-pom on my AirPods because I lose my AirPods all the freaking time. This helps me not lose it. This is key. making this video for me because I am not that great at prioritizing recovery, but even though I know how important it is, and I really just need to like bake out extra time, because sometimes I just try to get in and out of my workouts, and I know I should stretch and foam roll at the end of all my workouts. So I'm doing that for me. If you've been kind of following my videos, you know I'm trying to do the splits just as kind of like a fun goal for me that I've always wanted to do, and to have a goal that makes me prioritize stretching. Stretching is really good to increase your range of motion, reduce muscle stiffness, and decrease risk of injury. And I'm also trying to foam roll more often to increase blood flow to my muscles and reduce inflammation. So those things are really important. I have not been that great at them, and I'm just trying to, you know, get in a new routine of prioritizing my recovery because it is so important for growth, and I need to grow. The next thing is nutrition. It is so important to refuel your body after a workout, ideally within 30 minutes after your workout, to replenish your glycogen stores with carbs, and of course protein to help with muscle repair and muscle growth. So I have been making these pumpkin protein pancakes that I really want to show you guys, and they're so good, but I'm also just kind of craving something savory right now. So I think I'm going to save the pumpkin protein pancakes for the next video, and I think I'm just gonna make like a good old turkey sandwich or breakfast sandwich. I can't decide what sounds better. I think I'm gonna do like a breakfast panini. That sounds really good. Oh boy, okay. Haven't gotten this panini press out in ages, but it just sounds so good. Just gonna whip up some egg whites. One thing I've been doing to make my eggs a little yummier, and since I have more calories to play with, I'm eating so much and it is freaking awesome, is just adding a little bit of cottage cheese to my eggs. I know it sounds weird, but you really don't even like notice them. It just makes them creamy. So I'm just doing, oh my gosh, like a tablespoon. Then I'll just whip them up. And then they're really fluffy. Okay, I've got my eggs and bread, and that's pretty much all I have, but it just sounded good. I'm gonna add some sliced red onion because I love onions, and I kind of botched this whole sourdough slicing. It had like a lot of bubbles in it, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna make this panini. Just gonna brush a tiny bit of olive oil on to make the bread crispy. And then I've got some cut up strawberries. Okay, I know this is not the prettiest panini, but it just sounded really good, okay? And really, the important thing is getting some carbs and protein post-workout. Unfortunately, I'm out of my favorite Chipotle Tabasco, so we're just gonna do some regular Tabasco and see how this is. Hot. I think it's cooled down a bit. Honestly, I love a good breakfast panini. I haven't had one of these in so long. I do really want to get into sourdough. I'm so busy already. I'm like, when would I have the time? But I just think it sounds so fun. So if you're into making your own sourdough, let me know if it's worth it to get into. I've talked to a few people and they're very mixed opinions. Like, yes, it's so much fun, but it's a lot of work, or it's a lot of work. So we'll see. Okay, don't mind the messy room. I'm doing all the sheets and stuff. I wanted to wear a cute outfit because I'm gonna go see Daniel's new job. He has a new real estate project in Park City, and I haven't seen the whole project yet, and I want to look cute. So I just got these jeans for my birthday and this sweater, but I don't really know what to wear underneath it. It's kind of like weird in between sizes right now. I think I need something like lower cut. Okay, I think just a black scoop neck. Got some really nice stuff. I feel like it's time. I'm old enough to invest in nice pieces. This sweater is Favorite Daughter. It was not cheap. And these jeans are Rag & Bone, also not cheap, but I feel like they're kind of like a staple mid-rise boot cut. I don't really have any boot cut, and I know that's coming back. The only thing that I'm like iffy about is the Rag & Bone, which I feel like is not typical for Rag & Bone. The label is like silver sparkly, which is giving like True Religion to me, but I don't know, maybe it's like a fun thing. I just feel like, honestly, when I get really nice pieces, I'm like, am I obsessed with it? Versus like buying stuff at H&M, and like, doesn't really matter if I'm obsessed with it because I didn't spend hundreds of dollars. But I will link all my fun fall fits on my Like to Know It. Fall is just, you guys know, is my favorite for literally every reason. Food, weather, fashion, all the fun activities I can't wait to do. I have so many fun fall activities planned that I just need to start doing them because I know it goes by so quick and it just makes me so sad. But okay, I think I need to leave right about now and go ice bath. I used to ice bath all the time in college for soccer and honestly haven't done it that much, but I know the benefits are amazing. You just feel so energized after, so. Just finished up that ice bath and whew, it is cold. It feels so good. It is honestly tough, but it's just the first 20 seconds and then you kind of get used to it. Why is the car beeping? But the benefits are so amazing. Cold baths can help reduce inflammation, and honestly, I feel really inflamed right now. I think just from like going hard. I drank a lot over my birthday weekend, which was fun and celebratory, but I really feel it. And also just my hormones since my show are just still kind of figuring themselves out, and especially like before my cycle, it's just like they are kind of freaking out and I just feel really inflamed. My skin is acting up. So anyway, I am trying to do everything I can to decrease inflammation. So ice bathing is really good for that, and it can help with recovery times, soreness, and it's also just really good for mental fortitude, like to push yourself to do hard things. You just feel so refreshed and rejuvenated after, and honestly, it gives you like a surprising amount of energy. So I'm feeling really good now. I'm actually gonna go check out Daniel's new property because I haven't seen his like new job site, which it's supposed to be really cool, and it's also very wellness and recovery focused. It's gonna have all these hot mineral pools because there's a lot of hot pots in Midway. Anyway, gonna go see that. One thing that's been kind of on my mind just since I had my check-in with my coach yesterday, I was saying I got a new coach. It's always hard getting a new coach because you just like build a relationship with them, and then you kind of have to like start from scratch and being like, here's who I am, here are my goals. He really believes that I could go pro, which I have mixed feelings about. Obviously, it would be amazing and such an amazing goal to reach, but I just need to take it step by step. I just want to win my class, and then I want to win an overall. Like, I don't want to be chasing a pro card before I've even like won first place. But he like really believes I can, just like with the way my body has responded the past few years. So that's good, but also like kind of like stressful. I thought it was interesting because I kind of floated the idea by him of doing a natural show, because I'm like, I'm natural. I want to compete in a natural show because I could do really well. And I feel a little frustrated because I know that a lot of girls that I'm competing against are not natural. They're enhanced athletes, which to each their own. I just like don't want to go down that route. I care a lot about my health. And he was like, yeah, probably 75% or more of the like girls even in bikini are enhanced athletes. And I'm like, yeah, well, like it's hard to compete against, you know, girls on Anavar. And it was interesting. I don't even know how much of this I'm going to include. I'm kind of just ranting, but it was interesting because he was talking about how a lot of athletes will go on PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, and kind of use them as a crutch because they're not doing everything they can to maximize their results, like eating enough, eating right, training super hard, getting enough sleep, like all these things. Those are the like fundamentals of what's going to get you there, and enhancements can help you a little bit, but he was saying like they're not going to make that big of a difference unless you're doing everything else. And then he said like they probably would make a really big difference for you because you have seen such amazing results like just doing the fundamentals, like blah blah blah. And I was like, the little voice in my head is like, oh, little Anavar, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I care way too much about my health. I don't want to at the end of the day, it's a sport. Like, it's for fun. Even a pro card, like, I don't know, you win like $1,000. Like, I don't need that. I like do it to chase a goal. I don't want to do anything that's gonna like risk my health for that. And honestly, doing a prep is already hard on your body. But anyway, long-winded thing, because I was like, what about a natural show? And there's kind of like a stigma against natural shows, especially with like competitive coaches and stuff, because they're just not as well recognized, they're not as prestigious, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I think you could do really well in NPC, like there's no need to do natural. But I'm like, well, if I am natural and I could win a natural show, why not just also compete in a natural show? So I don't know, it's just, I've had a few talks with different coaches throughout my career about doing natural, and it's just interesting how they don't see natural shows as competitive, which is fine, but if I could win, like, why not? I don't know. That's a very long-winded thing. I am on my way to get a massage. I just feel like I've really needed one, and I've always wanted to try a lymphatic drainage massage. I have like big lymph nodes in my neck, and I've always had them. People on TikTok like freaked me out and said like I have cancer, but that's literally my only symptom. Like they're not tender. I don't have any active infections. When I was at my dentist, I had him look at them, and he was like, they're not normal, but it might be your normal, and he recommended going to an allergist because it could be like an underlying allergy. I don't know. They're weird. I'm gonna go see if a lymphatic massage will help. I just want to like talk to this girl, and maybe I'll just get a regular massage if she thinks it like won't even do anything. I don't know. I just really want to take care of my body right now because obviously prep is super hard on your body and very intense, and just in this off season I just want to be as healthy as I can possibly be. So that means prioritizing rest, recovery. I really need to prioritize sleep. I like to wake up really early and just get as much done as I can, and I can function well, but I don't know if I'm getting enough sleep to be super healthy. Back to my lymph nodes, they're definitely more noticeable when I'm super lean. I got these comments on a TikTok that was like totally unrelated, and then I like was kind of freaking out about them, and then I went back and looked at pictures from my previous prep and they were there, because I was like, maybe this is just like you can see my lymph nodes when I'm super lean. Anyways, I will let you know how I like a lymphatic drainage massage. Oh my gosh, she really got in there. I have heard that lymphatic drainage massage is like really light pressure. It was not. It was intense, and I like really deep tissue massages, but she just like really worked my neck. She did say it was interesting that like I don't have any other symptoms, but her thought was that I just hold a lot of tension in my neck, and that is like causing these lymph nodes to fill up. So I do feel like they are way softer. I don't know if you can tell. I think they'll even like calm down even more as things like flush out, and she gave me some like exercises to do. It's really like an aesthetic thing. They didn't hurt. I just like want a sharp jawline, and like those are drawing away from that. I'm just on my wellness journey, want to feel and look my best and take care of my body, because I know prep is really hard on my body, and now I just have this time to really, you know, feel good. Honestly, this video was kind of for me just to remind myself how important taking care of your body is. Obviously, I preach a lot about like the importance of nutrition and what you can do to change your body by working out, but rest is so important, and I just need that reminder. And and I imagine some of you need that reminder to take care of your body. Being your best self is not being in the gym 2 hours a day for 7 days a week. We need to prioritize rest and recovery. Gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else specific you want to see from me. Fall is my favorite season, so there's lots of fun stuff coming. I think next video I'm gonna do a bunch of my favorite fall recipes. So stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Bye.